Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Manchester are in a 4-3-3 formation.
Yeah, it allows for an expansive passing game, and with everyone doing their job properly, it can be difficult to contain.
Got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, that's a toughie, but I'll go for big Giorgio Chiellini. He may not go about his business in the most stylish fashion, but he's a dogged, committed competitor who won't back down without a fight. He's also a very big threat when it comes to set plays.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to... Up wide to the right. Going through. Just brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Mondi looks to... Maradona.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Cuadrado looking for options. Tries a through ball. He's got away. Ball is over the line. Bullet. De Bruyne passes it through. Dybala. Forward it goes. Great challenge. Sterling. Looks like a good ball through. Surely a shot. Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's anyone's ball. Chiellini gets good distance on it. Played out to the wing. Up to meet it. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester get themselves into the lead. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Manchester are in a 4-3-3 formation.
Well, in this formation, the wide players can be the most attacking and sometimes a pair of extra fullbacks.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, if we're talking about strong characters, Gigi Buffon is an easy choice. A class act for me whose presence...
Up he gets! Nedved. Out for a throw. Sterling plays it in. Great leap! He scored! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Higuain. Done very well to intervene. Sané. It's Dejan Stankovic. Spreads it wide. Gets up to head it! Back of the net! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
It's a good foot in there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hits one!
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Out to the flank. Sané. Cuadrado. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Gerrard. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sterling. Kyle Walker. Manchester are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Higuain. Maradona tried to play it through. Oh, glorious footwork! He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up for the header! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Three without... That'll be the final action of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Keeper's ball. Mondi. And it's Sané. Bailly. Sané. Now the pass. Is it in? Keeper's got his work done.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Gullit.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gerrard. Really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Then Stankovic. Out wide to the right. Chiellini. Nedved. Dybala. Higuain. Maradona. Needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Now it's Maradona. Sterling plays it forward. Nicely controlled. Higuain. Kyle Walker goes looking. Sterling with a delicate ball. The final whistle. Manchester, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a 4-5-1 formation.
Look, for the lone striker, before we even consider what happens around him, he has to get hold of the ball. That's imperative.
Off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Gareth Bale, for me, has got to be the standout man. Renowned for his great pace, he also has a cracking shooting range, better than most, and he takes a very good free kick too. His passing quality, I think that's up there with the best as well, and he's a pretty complete and quite phenomenal package.
He'll have a dip! Superb goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Romario with the ball through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Beckham. And it's Owen. Daniel Alves. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Casemiro. Marcelo. Who's he going to play in? Good interception.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0.
Peter, he went down the glory trail and he ended up in a cul-de-sac.
It's Romario. Cruyff tries a through ball. In comes the corner. Now it's Romario. Romario with a shot! Casemiro. Can he find a finish now? Danger averted for now. Neymar. Marco Verratti. The whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Paris Saint-Germain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Paris Saint-Germain carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Looking for a corner. Roberto Carlos boots it to safety. Marcelo. Owen. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Neymar passes it through. Hits one! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage.
Up to meet it! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Looks like a good ball through. Owen. Going for goal! He scored! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Paris Saint-Germain 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now it's Owen. Long and high towards the flank. Di Maria looking to get on the end of this. Out of play for a goal kick. Battles to win it back. Out wide to the right. Di Maria. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Gets up to head it! Marco Verratti decides to play it back. Now Owen shoots! And more and more and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
an exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Sergio Ramos. Romario. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Loose.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Daniel Alves. So that's it, it is all over. Paris Saint-Germain, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à consulter les micros pour retrouver les horaires de train au départ des grandes lignes.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The lineups we've just been given. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Gareth Bale, for me, has got to be the standout man. Renowned for his great pace, he also has a cracking shooting range, better than most, and he takes a very good free kick too. His passing quality, I think that's up there with the best as well, and he's a pretty complete and quite phenomenal package.
Great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Looks to clip it forward. Barzagli. Ronaldinho. It is deadlocked. Ronaldo demonstrates his quality. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Going through, timely intervention. Nedved. Ronaldinho. Dybala. Barzagli. And it's Higuain. Higuain pins it out wide. Nicely controlled. Cuadrado. Is it in? And he...
are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries a through ball, he's got through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he just whacks it away.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Higuain goes for goal, no mistake, and they are disappearing out of sight.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient. That second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Cruyff looks to dink one in. Bale with a beautifully timed run. Just brushed off the ball there. Gerrard. Barzagli. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. The second half gets underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Rafael Varane. So what now? Now the pass. Cruyff. Buffon can claim that. Barzagli. Ronaldinho. Higuain pushes it out wide. And the weighted pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Higuain. Ronaldinho. Long and high towards the flank. Has gone out. Dybala. He'll have a dip! Could fall kindly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Oh, it's a fine effort because he had to be physically strong to create the chance.
Keylor Navas gets it upfield. Deftly done. Floated through. Can he put it away? They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gerrard. Chiellini. And it's Higuain. Gerrard. Marcelo.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Ronaldinho. Have already been evident. Higuain. Ronaldinho! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Rafael Varane. Toni Kroos. Romario proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Higuain passes it through. Now here's the through ball. And that will be the final act. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Vincent Kompany, for me, is a player of true substance. He's a powerhouse defender, not easy to outpace, and he has the confidence to step into midfield with the ball and see what develops. I think he's about as solid as they come.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Steered out wide. Sané. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone. It's a huge moment for the game, and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Saw that coming. It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Dejan Stankovic, aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Good ball. And it's hoisted clear. Owen, Neymar, Scholes, Owen, Di Maria. Now it's Owen, Scholes, has a swing at it, he can pounce on that. Neymar, one of a type, he's brilliant.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall, it looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Neymar did well there, he was onto it in a trice.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Walker. Dejan Stankovic looks to clip it forward. Beckham. Neymar. Tries looking up for options on the left. Loose, tries a through ball. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end. Sterling plays it into the channel. He's got options out wide. It's a throw in. Pull it. It's a loose ball. Sané. Dani Alves goes upfield. There's the whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Now he's wondering who wants it. De Bruyne. Pull it. Dejan Stankovic. Mondi. Now it's Aguero. And it's Hullet. Owen. Looks like a good ball through. He's got away. In it comes. In with a header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Out to the flank, dashing forward at pace. A chance to play it in. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Manchester look as though they're about to make a change. It's Owen, and the shot! What about it? Two to the good, they have breathing space.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Coaxed out to the wing. Roberto Carlos plays it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Scholes. Now it's Owen. Plays it out to the wing. Now it's Owen. And the weighted pass. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Paris Saint-Germain just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Manchester have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Owen! And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Brushed off the ball there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Beckham. Turns, shot at goal! They are rampant! Surely now beyond all doubt.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Gullit. Bolt. Aguero. Gullit. And that's that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Your reflections then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Madrid against Manchester. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So it's away we go then. Romario. Bale. Cruyff. Now the pass. What an adventurous run from a defender. Up to meet it! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Romario. And Romario! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And it's Mendy. Where to from here? Gullit. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Tries to dink it in. Bale. Sterling. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out wide to the right. Bale. Gets it into the middle. Towering header! Fantastic from Romario! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Romario duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Into the channel. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Pushes it out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. Toni Kroos. And it's Bale. Bale tries lifting it over. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Gets it upfield. Sané. Mondi looks to clip it forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed long and direct. A real chance to break. Romario plays it out to the flank. Oh, it's open up. Bale! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Kompany. De Bruyne. And it's Sterling. Kyle Walker. Then Stankovic. Hoists it high. Aguero. Tries one! Back of the net! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Manchester get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Romario tries to stroke it through. He's gone for it! Bale. Gets up to head it! Cruyff.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Played out to the right. Sterling has it out wide and in space. In towards... Can he finish? Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! They have done it! They have their equaliser! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He goes long. Pull it. Manchester going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Casemiro. Forward it goes. And it's Romario. Romario passes it through. Great leap! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Manchester disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Romario.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Mondi. Tries a through ball. Bolt. Chance for a cross, maybe now on. Aguero has a go! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's been levered clear. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. So our quest to find the winner continues. Rafael Varane. Bale. Lovely little display of skill, that is. It's a brilliant interception. Laporte can hoist it clear. De Bruyne. Aguero goes up and over. Marcelo positions himself well and cuts it out. Casemiro goes looking. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now it's Romario, looks to thread it through. He's had a shot! The home support won't enjoy that. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
also the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything, it's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end? Looks like a good ball through. Sterling collects the ball from behind, now it's De Bruyne. And it's Cruyff, hoists it high, he's gone for it! It's a goal! And that could be a huge goal! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Casemiro. Cruyff.
Yeah, it's safe.
And that's that. Madrid win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
That's a toughie, but I'll go for big Giorgio Chiellini. He may not go about his business in the...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, that's going to be a booking. Players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Clearance and very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. He's left his man. So what's he planning here? Neymar's cross. Higuain, now it's Dybala. Tries lifting it over. That intervention was very necessary. Beckham. Di Maria. Looks to clip it forward. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gerrard.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Di Maria. Out to the flank. Keeps everyone guessing. Referee's given a throw. It's a loose ball. Maradona. Gerrard. Barzagli plays it forward. Cuadrado. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. And it's Higuain. And it's Nedved. Marco Verratti. Daniel Alves. Di Maria. Now the pass. Di Maria. Lovely little display of skill that is. Heads it! There it is!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. Produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it has a strong end product.
Deadlock broken. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Paris Saint-Germain leading 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here. Paris Saint-Germain carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Dybala, Cuadrado. Marco Verratti plays it out to the wing. Neymar passes it through. Roberto Carlos going through. Time to deliver. Hit up for a header. This could fall anywhere. It's gone a long way up and away. It's a good foot in there. Maradona. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Ronaldinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Roberto Carlos. Wonderful quick feet. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
case of crossing and hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Chiellini. This, but very little to show for it. Paris Saint-Germain scoring close to half-time to make it 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Marco Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. Roberto Carlos. Now here's the through ball. It's come loose. Tries to... Massive leap! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
You know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain had a very simple tactic to implement, Peter, and they exposed their opposition with expansive incision. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.